the other
And
Chinese
that bronze medal playoff match could be against world number 2 or world number 3 Chin Wang or Shuri Lee respectively, because they're competing in the other semi-final. But Gaurav, the point is, at the end of the day, the world number 1 Wang was just too strong. What kind of a positive do you think Saina can take from this campaign so far? Of course, she is to play that bronze medal match as well. But what positives can she take from this campaign so far?
Well, the biggest positive is that she's gone where no Indian woman badminton player has gone before Shivani. She's reached the semi-finals. She's still in contention for an Olympic medal, which is of course a bronze. She's going to again come up against the Chinese wall there. Saina versus China. That's the phrase we're using here on headlines today. And of course, it's still not over yet. There still could be a fairy tale ending for Saina. Not the gold, not the silver, but hey, we can still hope for a bronze, and she's still fighting in there. And so still plenty of positives, because last time it was heartbreak in the quarterfinals. This time around, Saina can get a medal, and that's the most important thing. We should not lose heart. We should still continue to back her, and of course she should still continue to believe. I think it's all in the mind now, because we all do know that she's had a psychological problem against the Chinese in the past, particularly Wang, who she lost against today. She's played her 6 times, lost all 6 times, but the other 2 she has played in the past and won against, particularly Li Juri. So I think there is still a very, very good chance. This has still been a very, very positive and a very good campaign for the Indians, where by and large the Olympics have been fairly low-key and fairly disastrous so far. Some of our big guns failing to deliver, but that cannot be leveled at Saina. She's given it her all out there on the court, and she has delivered. And if the medal can come tomorrow, then it'll be the icing on the cake.
Absolutely, we still have hopes from Saina Nehwal, because Nandan, she's going to be in contention for that bronze medal match, and it's going to be formidable. Whoever plays a formidable opponent in that match, so she has to very quickly kind of come back from whatever heartbreak she would be suffering from right now, because she wanted to get one better against Wang, because she's never beaten her before. But now what does she need to do to get back on track?
I think she just needs to focus again and look for the next match. One thing is clear, with all the other great Indian stalwarts at London, with Ranjan Sodhi, with Deepika, they've basically fallen by the wayside because of nerves. With Saina, it was different, because with her, it wasn't nerves. She just got outclassed by a much better player. Right. She lost 5 times. We now know why. The Chinese opponent was just far better today on the day. She's 5.5 inches taller, had much better reach across the court. Technically, she was outclassed. After a point, Saina didn't have the answers to what was going on. But with the other 2 Chinese, as Gaurav is saying, for the 3rd, 4th playoff, she has beaten them in the past. So there is a chance. In fact, one of them has been sent to London over a 3rd player, precisely because
they have a favourable record against Saina Nehwal. But Prakash, I have to ask you this: all these years of planning against the Chinese players. In fact, the last year, I think they made specific plans to try and see that Saina can finally conquer the Chinese wall that she was likely to face at the Olympics and the last 2 matches. In the end, you're saying that she tactically lost the match as well. Are you not disappointed that after all the preparation, tactically she went wrong?
Well, tactically was one of the reasons. I wouldn't say that's the only reason. Like everybody is saying, the Chinese Wang was definitely the superior player. But I think there's nothing to be disappointed. We need to work hard. We've got to have a lot of patience. If not now, earlier, she would lose against all the Chinese players, but now she's able, except Wang, she's beaten all the other Chinese players. So I think it's just a matter of time. Saina is just 22. I'm sure she'll learn from every defeat. I think that will be a big plus. I'm sure Saina is very capable, very intelligent. So she would have learned from these defeats, and hopefully she'll work on these weaknesses, and will be able to deliver the next time.